My name's Don Smith. I served, I joined in April 2006. I went to boot camp at Fort Sill, Oklahoma for as a 13 Fox to be a forward observer, and then got stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Deployed probably about a year later, so we landed in Iraq on my 21st birthday, actually. It was October 10th. And then 2007 for a 15-month deployment. I was there probably 7 months, 8 months in country, and my vehicle ran over 550 pounds worth of explosives, and that's where I got my injuries. And then I was sent back to the States, but I went to Fort Drum, New York, because they just opened up a WTU, a Warrior Transition Unit, and I spent the next 2 years there doing occupational physical therapy and then my med board process. So I knew the owner of the local IGA, and I went down there just to get a quick job. And from bending down all day and being on my knee, like I'd have to grab onto something just to pull myself up, because it took all the strength out of it. So I wanted to get a reevaluation for my knee because it was a lot weaker than it was. I made an appointment at the local VA, and they just told me to go do physical therapy, which to me, that was a waste of time. I looked into getting a lawyer, and I Googled online, and I think one of the first, it was either second, if not the first search that came up was Berry Law Firm, and I clicked on their website and read about them and got a hold of them. And then within a couple days, I believe Seth called me back. I believe I got on the va.gov website. At the top of the screen, it said, "Hello, Donald, you're 100% service connected." And then I emailed the secretary at Berry Law Firm and Seth, and they got right back to me, and he told me, "Yeah, congratulations, you got 100%. The biggest advice would be just not to downplay what you have. And if you were at 60, 50, 40, whatever, to get an advocate to help, like Berry Law Firm. I mean, it breaks it down simple, stupid, and there's nothing to do but go to the appointments. I always kind of felt guilty in a way. I mean, I could have done that years ago if I wanted to put it in, but to me, 60% was plenty, and then you always think there's guys out there that are a lot worse that deserve it, and you feel like you're taking it from them if you do. But I mean, everybody has their own injuries and how you deal with them. And whether I always try to downplay things, but I think I suffered enough, really, and I still do to this day. So it's kind of nice to think that you're compensated some for it, and it is a generous amount of money, and it helps a lot.